Hello guys, welcome back to Teaching for Life. Today we're going to share about self-discipline and time management by Tracy. So, what do we know about self-discipline and time management? So, we're going to do one first. So, we're going to talk about self-discipline. What is self-discipline? Self-discipline is when you're disciplined in something, you really want to work hard for it to achieve it. Like you don't want to stop. You just want to keep going no matter what. It's just like the way the brain thinks. When the brain is disciplined in doing something, it's the same way. Look, I'm gonna give you an easy example. What everyone is disciplined in doing. Everyone is disciplined in wearing clothes every day. The only word for discipline is being consistent. Consistent. Meaning doing the same thing every day non-stop. Non-stop. You just continue. You keep going. So, if you want to be a person who is disciplined, you better start doing one thing every day. One small thing every day. I don't mean like washing 50 plates in a dish. At least wash one plate every day. That will make you very disciplined. For example of me. Every day I wake up, I read a book. I'm always disciplined in reading a book. And that's how everyone should be. They should be disciplined in everything they do. When you continue to be disciplined, it becomes your priority after. Yeah. Just continue to be disciplined and it will become your priority. Another word for priority is something that you do a lot and then it becomes so important to you that you cannot just leave that. It's the same way. You know when almost everyone lives in a house, their priority is to pay the bills for the house, because if they don't pay for the bills for the house, then you're not gonna live there anymore. That's what we call a priority. So, let me give another example for self-discipline. Self-discipline only comes true when you're focused on doing something. When you put your mind into something, you're only going to be self-disciplined if you focus. That's the only way you're going to be self-disciplined. Because you cannot be focused on something and focus on another thing. It's like drinking 2 cups of water at a time. You can't do that. You drink one and then you drink the other one. Then if there's more, you continue. That's how we do it. That's what we call focus. Yeah, that's very important. That's the most important thing for self-discipline. Because you cannot drink 2 cups at a time. I'm gonna be like, man. This guy will be like, what? How can someone drink 2 cups at a time? The same way, how can someone brush his teeth with 2 toothbrushes? It's just like, it doesn't really make sense. It's like brush your teeth with this brush, and then brush with the other one. If you want to do it again, brush with the other one, and you continue. That's what being focused means. Look, today I'm like self-disciplined in everything. If you want to be disciplined, you gotta have to write. You gotta have to list out all the things you do every day. In fact, you should list them out. If they're not good, you can change it. Change it into important things. Change. I mean normal things. I don't mean like on my daily agenda. I'm gonna close my eyes. Then I'm gonna open them. No. Into normal stuff. Like today, I'm gonna wake up and read my book. Then eat breakfast. And then after when I eat my breakfast, I do clean up, and then I feed my brothers. Like if you have younger siblings, not like you're gonna say, on my daily agenda, I'm gonna close my eyes and then I'm gonna open it back out again. And then you're gonna see, and then you're gonna see I open my mouth again. That's not how it works. It doesn't really make sense. That's what we call lack of focus. Lack of focus. Even some people do things without even noticing. Yeah. You see the way when sometimes you don't. What sometimes when you're trying to actually get something, when your mom sends you to get something, you end up getting something else. I'm like, you're like, what? I mean, I thought I got this. That's what people will always say. They say, I thought I got this. But the truth is because it's lack of focus. That's what we call it, lack of focus. Because if that person were focused, then he would have got the right thing that his mom asked him to go and get. You see? Look, let me tell you the truth now. Lots of 99% of people are only focused on eating. They're focused on eating because you eat every day. And yeah, like you can't just stop when you're hungry. The first thing that comes in your mind is food. Your brain is like food, 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 food. And yeah, food. But when it comes to work, 99% of them aren't focused. Because I've heard that when you're applying for a job, 98% of the people who are working there are just chatting. They're chatting. They're not working. Well, 2% are only working. They're the only ones working over there. So, that's why, if you want to be self-disciplined, get your mind to focus. That's the most important thing for today. Focus. Okay, so now, since you learned about self-discipline, we move that to the side over here, and then we come back in with time management. Yes, my favorite, time management. Now, if you stick time management and self-discipline, man, you probably even become better than me, bro. If you like time management, what is time management? Time management is your way of doing things, timing yourself. Like you're gonna say, I'm gonna wash the plates in 10 minutes, and then you do it. That's what time management is. People lack of time management because they are not focused. Yes, they're not focused in doing what they want, what is asked for them. The reason why people lack time management is because people ask them to do something. Because if your parent asks you to do something when you don't want to do it, if it takes 5 minutes, it's going to end up to 10 minutes or even 30 minutes to do something. But if it is you, like your inner, like you yourself do it, you're gonna see that you'll be done in less than 5 minutes or something. Because people only do something when they want to, not when someone asks them to do so. I'm gonna repeat that again. People only do stuff when they want to do it, not when people ask them to do it. That's true. Because even me, if you ask me to go into someone's house, I will not even end up going there because I don't want to do it. Why would someone do something when he doesn't want to do it? Yeah, this you don't want to do it. The same way, if your mom tells you to sweep the floor, you won't sweep the floor properly because you're not the one who insisted to do it. Because someone else asked you to do it. They asked you to do it. And most of the time when you do something without being asked to, you're more likely to feel good in the end. You're going to say, wow, man, look at this floor. It's just white. It's just shiny. Like, no one would even make a mess on the ground. What if someone would ask you, inside your mind is going to be like, oh, man, why do I have to do this now? And then you end up not even doing it well. Because the results will show everything. Because if I ask you to do something now, if I ask you to read a book after this video, and you don't want to do it, man, I bet before the video even ends, you won't even think about reading the book. That's true. Before the video ends, you won't even think about reading the book. Because I'm the one who asked you. But if at the end of this video, you want, then you say to your mind, you start to say, I want to read a book straight after listening to Teaching for Life. And then once the video finishes, You get your book and start reading it. You can even say 1 page, because it doesn't matter about how much pages you read in the book. It matters if you understand it or not. Because you can read 100 pages in a book but not being able to tell what actually happened. While you can be a person who can read 1 page in the book but tell what every single piece of detail is inside that book. That's true. Because knowing what's in the book is more important than reading than actually just reading it. Just reading it. Reading for the sake of it. Yeah. When I read a book, I focus on actually getting what's in the book. Even if I read 1 page for 2 hours and I understand it, then I'm gonna be like, yes. But if you're someone else who reads 20 pages in 1 hour but doesn't understand anything, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're not understanding. Same with the time management. When you're reading a book as well, just focus on the time, how much time you're actually kind of reading it as well. Because you cannot read 1 page in 1 hour. Nah. If you're like that person, you better switch off and read the 1 page at least 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or 5 minutes for a check-in. At least not 1 hour. At least not over 10 minutes. Because, I read 20 pages and it probably takes me 15, 20 minutes like that. Yeah. 15 to 30 minutes. Depends. If I really put my mind focused into it, it will take longer. But the most important thing is that you're focused into reading the book. Because when you're focused into reading the book, you're going to understand more than a person who just scanning through the book, reading it, onto the next page, reading it, onto the next page. Nah, that's not how life works. No. So that's what I wanted to share to you about. So I hope you guys actually enjoyed the video. Make sure, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button and click the notification bell to be notified every single time when I publish a video. Now, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.